Hi guys, it's Mrs. Bregder here, and I'm making this video to show you how to use Blabberize for our God Goddess Monster project. So the first thing you're going to do is to go to blabberize.com, and I'm sure I'm going to include the link in with the assignment. You're going to log in. Now, if you have any problems logging in, you don't remember your login, or you don't have one, contact me, please. Email me so we can make sure we get you set up. All right, so next, you have been assigned a person, a god, a goddess, or a monster, and you need to fill out the script. So the script is attached to the project assignment. So get that all filled in first. Now, bring up Blabberize and make sure you get logged in, and then everything's great. So once you have your script all filled out, you want to go onto the internet and find an image that you're going to use, and you're going to make its mouth talk. So you have to find an image. You're going to probably have to screen grab it if you can't save the image, but just make sure it's on your computer before you start your Blabberize. So I've already gone in and chosen a picture of Zeus. Now, the statues aren't as much fun, so I found a color like artistic rendering of Zeus, and I didn't want to get the whole his whole body, because then you're not gonna be able to see his mouth move. So I kind of am gonna zoom in on his head. All right, once you have all that, you're ready to Blabberize. If I was you, I would use two screens, or I would split my screen so you can see the script on one side as you create your blabber on the other. So let's get started. Now, my screen might look a little bit different than yours because this is the teacher screen. But on the top, it's going to say make, okay? You can see your stuff. Maybe you made one for Miss Krill before. You can say browse, or you can make. So we're going to make. So go ahead and hit make, and it's going to take you to another screen. You're going to find a picture. Now, you've already downloaded a picture or saved a picture of your god, goddess, or monster to your Chromebook. So now we're going to browse and find it. So press browse. Now this is all my pictures, and I have already saved a picture of Zeus here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and open. All right, you can rotate it. That means you're going to spin it, but he's already right side up, so he's fine. So I'm going to use it. So go ahead and click on use it. And now here you can crop it down. So it's a little bit big. I'm going to make it a little, I'm going to center it. How about right about there? Okay, so we really want head and torso. Probably not the whole body. Is probably not going to work out for this one. All right, so that looks good. So let's go ahead and use that. This is the tricky part. So here you're going to make the mouth move, but you need to orient the mouth, or else your mouth is going to be this big, and that's pretty crazy. So what I would recommend you do is just start bringing in all the dots you can. It's a little tricky, and it takes a little bit of finesse. And it might not be in the exact right spot you want it, and that's okay. Just do the best you can. You can always go back and mess with it later. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to kind of get it in the general area of his mouth. Make it up a little bit higher. It doesn't really matter. Oh, you can kind of move it around right there. All right. I don't know. You guys can probably work it better than I do. That looks good to me. Now, if you don't like it, you can always delete right here, remove it, put it back on, start over. Probably don't want more than one mouth. So you have the options here. If you want to go back, you can go back and crop your image or pick a different image. These are kind of the steps. Once you have your mouth kind of in the general area you want, you're going to go forward arrow. And now if you say I was doing like a dog and I wanted to use dog sounds from the internet, and I already have them on my computer, you can get it on this arrow. But we're going to record, okay? So make sure you have your script ready before you hit record. Okay, and I have my script on my other screen. So I'm going to push record. Now it's not recording yet, but you can see the mouth is moving. It's not perfect. If you want to go back and do it, you can go back and redo the mouth, but it's kind of just for funsies. So here's your record button right here. Here's your X out button, and your play button will be here once you record something. So I'm going to go ahead and read the 4 pieces that I have on my script as if I am Zeus. All right, here we go. I am Zeus, the god of the sky and weather. I am the ruler of the other gods. My powers are, I control thunder, lightning, rain, and winds. Something that represents me is the thunderbolt. I also am known to have an eagle as my animal. One interesting fact about me is that I overthrew my father and banished him to Tartarus. All right. Okay, so you can re-listen to it here and make sure it's what you want. And as long as it's good, you're going to go forward arrow. You want to re-record it, X out, record it again. Okay, so you can kind of mess with it. You can go back and forth and figure it out. It's pretty user-friendly. All right, you can play it one more time. Make sure that's what you want, and then you're going to press OK. All right, so then you have some options. Make another scene, edit the scene I just made, so you can go back and fix it or whatever. But you want to push save, okay? So save, and then it says describe your blabber. So title, I want you to title it whoever you have, the name of your god, goddess, or monster. So I have Zeus, so I'm going to put Zeus here. That's it. You don't need a description, you don't need a tag, nothing. Just your title is the name. All right, then push save. Oh man, guess you need a description. God of Thunder. How about that? And a tag. Hashtag tag. Hashtag thunder. Thunder. God. Whatever. Doesn't matter. All I need is the title. Save it. Victory. Okay. So your group in my Blabberize or Miss Krill's Blabberize is going to be your teacher's name. So it will be Miss Krill's group or Mr. Bergeron's group or Miss Bregder's group, but I don't think you're going to have to select any of that. So since I'm not in a group because I'm the teacher, mine's just going to kind of sit here. I don't know what yours is exactly going to look like. And if you want to check and make sure that it's there, then you can email me. But if I'm going to submit to a group, see, there's 3 groups in here. So you're going to pick whoever your homeroom teacher is. I'll go ahead and submit it into my group. And then it should be in there. Okay. I can go back to view page. I can still edit it. I can still delete it. So you have other things. And now if you go to my stuff, you should be able to see it in there. So now it's in my stuff. So that's kind of cool. All right, so once you're done with your blabber and you have totally blabberized it, you are finished. So what you need to do is go back into the assignment and you got to mark it as done. And that way I know it's on the website and I can go check for it, okay? Don't forget to check the rubric before you do any recording to make sure that you have included everything you need to include. All right, thanks for joining me for this. Watch this video as many times as you need to in order to get it right. Okay, bye y'all.